Hey guys, welcome to Mad Scientist BBQ. I'm Jeremy Yoder, and some of you may have seen a couple weeks ago I got a pre-smoked, pre-cooked brisket from Costco, and I compared it to a brisket that I cooked at home. Today I want to do something very similar, except this time it's baby back ribs. I bought these at Costco. According to the package, they are hickory smoked and fully cooked. All you have to do is heat them up. And so I'm gonna put these in the oven in the kitchen while I have a rack of ribs that I'm cooking on this offset smoker. And I wanna find out, are these hours that I spend watching a fire a waste of time? Can it be just as good from a package that I put in the oven? Let's go find out. Long story short, guys, it is the next morning, and we're gonna be reheating these ribs alongside some ribs that I cooked on my Solution offset smoker yesterday. So we can get kind of a one-to-one comparison. Both reheated ribs, both in the oven, both at the same time, at the same temperature. So we're doing it as fair as we possibly can. So if we look at the directions here, it says conventional oven, preheat oven to 375. We're gonna reheat it on a tray. You can reheat it on a grill if you want to. And there are even microwave directions. Peel back the film and remove the ribs from the package. Place the ribs meat side up, single layer, into a microwavable container. We're not gonna do that. Though now I'm tempted. Like, I really wanna do it. But conventional oven at 375, and they have a tip. Line sheet or tray with aluminum foil to make cleanup easier. Extra sauce from package can be spread over ribs prior to heating or applied after cooking. So I'm gonna take these, put them on the tray in the oven at 375. The baby back ribs that I cooked on the offset smoker, I'll put right next to it, and then I'll make sure that they both have some sauce. We'll put them in there, 25 minutes at 375. They should be hot. We can slice them up and give them a taste. To make it even, I'm gonna add some barbecue sauce to the ribs that I cooked yesterday, salt and pepper, pretty simple. We're gonna use Sweet Baby Ray's because it is my favorite sauce to buy. Everybody loves Sweet Baby Ray's. If you don't like Sweet Baby Ray's, I don't know what to tell you. That one has a lot of sauce. Look at this beautiful brush. We're sauced up, we're gonna put these in the oven. All right, now we wait 25 minutes, and then we're gonna taste test these ribs. And for those of you who've watched my videos in the past, you might be thinking, that's not your kitchen, where are you? Why are you filming in a weird place? Well, I travel a lot. There was a month this year where I don't even think I was home. When I'm traveling, it's really difficult to eat well, and one of the ways that I found to get all of my nutritional bases covered is by drinking AG1, and when you're traveling, they have these convenient packages. But we drove here today, so I'm gonna get the AG1 that I have in the fridge. We're gonna mix them up. I want to say thank you to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. AG1 is convenient daily nutrition with 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients. It's a way to cover your nutritional bases every day, regardless of what restaurants or grocery stores or whatever happens to be around you. And from my own personal experience, I feel better when drinking AG1. A lot of times taking multivitamins, you have to swallow a bunch of pills. For me, it upsets my stomach. Whereas with AG1, it actually helps relax my stomach. I don't deal with as much bloating. I don't have the digestive issues I otherwise have. It's been a tremendous help. AG1 has my daily dose of vitamin C. It's got zinc, it's got magnesium, it's got minerals, vitamins, especially B vitamins, which help with energy and focus. Having those B vitamins in there helps me to think clearly, because a lot of times if I haven't been eating well, I just can't think clearly. I can't process things rapidly. Drinking AG1 helps me stay sharp and focused, and that way I can get done whatever I need to. In a research study, AG1 was shown to double the amount of healthy bacteria in the gut. These healthy bacteria work together to break down food and are known to alleviate bloating, promote digestive regularity, and aid in digestive comfort. So in my experience, AG1 helps me to think more clearly, feel better, less bloating, feel more regular, and it's just an overall life improvement for me. So if that sounds good to you, go to drinkag1.com/MadScientistBBQ or scan the QR code to get a 1-year free supply of vitamin D3 and K2 and 5 free travel packs of AG1 with your first subscription. So scan the QR code or check out the link in the description. So first impressions looking at this, the sauce has a very matte appearance. I'm not exactly sure why that is. It could be like some tomato puree in the sauce. I don't know what it is. But it smells nice, and these ribs actually look pretty juicy. I'm quite pleased with it. They don't feel too tough. I don't know exactly what the tenderness is yet, but I'm actually excited to try this. I was afraid I'd pull them out and they were gonna look bad and smell bad and look super dry. But I'm gonna try these, and then I'm gonna try the ones that I put on the smoker. I just put it up, rub it all over my face. You're like, all right guys, I just took one bite. Wipe off my face. Before I forget, I want to tell you about something awesome happening on August 3rd. If you're in the San Antonio area, or if you're in Texas, or even if you're not, on August 3rd, there's going to be a barbecue festival with Demolition Ranch. If you guys don't know Demolition Ranch, he's a fellow YouTuber, does a lot of really fun content. And at his resort, he's doing a barbecue festival. So I, along with my buddy Brad Robinson and my buddy Al Fragoni, we are going to be down there cooking. So Brad and I are going to be cooking a ton of briskets and sausages and pork ribs. And if you want to get some, all the details are below. So there's going to be great barbecue, there's going to be open fire Argentine style food, there's going to be beer, there's going to be music. It's going to be an awesome time. I'm going to be there. I'm happy to meet as many people as possible. I hope to see you guys there. So here are my thoughts on this. It's still a little tough. Like you guys can see here from the bite, it doesn't actually completely separate from the bone. You don't want it falling apart, but you want it to be able to separate from the bone, the meat that is, because you want a clean bone underneath that tells you you've reached tenderness. Now, is it overwhelmingly tough? No, not at all. Are these still good? Yeah, they're good. But they're kind of like Chili's ribs, where if I want ribs, but I don't want to taste any discernible smoke flavor, that's what these are like. So, are they good? Yeah, they're good. Do they have any smoke flavor that I can tell? Not really. I mean, vaguely. I think they probably use some kind of liquid smoke or something like that. But ribs are good. And so these ribs are good. They're juicy, they're not dried out at all. They have a nice sauce, actually quite like the sauce. But let's compare it to the ones that I spent 5 hours cooking on an offset smoker and see how they stack up.
Hard to see. Can't see anything.
I can't see. So the actual ribs themselves look kind of identical. I think they probably use the same supplier. These also appear to be juicy. They have a very thick smoke ring as opposed to what looks like a very thin smoke ring. So the pre-cooked ones are probably smoked in some way, but there's just no profound smoke flavor. It's kind of a hint in the background. But let's try one of these. So I took one bite of these, and the difference is pretty profound. Here you have really rich smoke flavor, and I took the one bite, and you guys can see there's a clean bone underneath. This is the level of tenderness that I want. It has the smoke flavor that I want. And then as far as the other flavors, seasonings, sauces, I can add that very easily. So is the Costco pre-cooked rib bad? No, it's not bad, but it's just a different kind of thing. All right, I'm gonna take one more bite, or maybe two more bites. Or maybe eat the whole thing. Let me see. You guys can see there's a clean bone underneath the ribs that we cooked on the smoker. So that's one of the benefits of doing it yourself, is you can take it to exactly the level of tenderness that you want. You're not reheating and hoping that they got it tender when they first cooked them, before they packaged them, before it got shipped to your local Costco, before you went and bought it and took it home, and before you put it in your oven. You're counting on all that having gone correctly. Whereas if you do it yourself, you can guarantee that it goes the right way. Now, let me see about the pre-cooked bone. Let's see how clean that one comes out. I think I just got a piece that dropped through my apron. Yep. Here we have the pre-cooked bone. You can see that there are little chunks of meat still sticking to it. You can kind of try to pull it off, but it's kind of stuck on there. Is it way too firm? No. But just not quite at the level of tenderness that I want. Is it a deal breaker? I don't think so. But When I did the Costco pre-cooked, pre-smoked brisket, a lot of people were upset because I was the judge, jury, and executioner. And so I'm gonna have some other taste testers come on, so you don't just have to take my word for it. All right, guys, you wanna try these out? The only rule is you gotta be honest. For you guys out there, this is my buddy Cam, this is my buddy Jeremy, and we've been hanging out this weekend, and that's time to eat some ribs.
It's actually not bad. Better than a McRib.
It doesn't have a lot of barbecue flavor to it.
Mostly what I taste is the sauce.
Yeah, you have generic pork flavor plus sauce, but I like that. I remember as a kid, my mom used to do crock pot ribs.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
She used to just bury the ribs in sauce, and I used to think it was the greatest thing in the whole world. I was so excited about it. Now I look back on it and think, oh no, I was so young and dumb.
Then you had smoked ribs. And
Yeah, it's like, this is a superior thing.
Yeah, they're so-so.
All right, if you went to a barbecue restaurant and got those, we'll do a score of 1 to 10. No rookie scores.
no rookie scores. 6.3.
6.3.
I was thinking like 5.5, so.
Okay, so for 15 bucks at Costco, if you thought, we can grab some of those, throw them in the oven for 25 minutes, would you do it or no?
Probably. I've had racks of ribs that were like $30 and they were dry and terrible and stuff. So these aren't bad. Honestly, if you're in a pinch and you just want some ribs, it's not bad.
I think I agree with you. You want to try these? We'll compare?
Feel free to cut out whatever I
Yeah.
say.
What we should do is like, what do you guys think? And then Cam says, well, and then just cut. Just repeatedly. Yeah, so these are cut. Bottom line is cut.
Wow, those have a lot of,
You definitely taste the smoke in these.
yeah, more smoky, more tender, more enjoyable to eat than the Costco. Sorry, Costco.
Well, these are from Costco too.
Oh, those are?
Yeah,
oh,
these are
right.
baby back ribs that I bought from Costco in the 3-pack. So there's nothing particularly special about these ribs. It's just we invested time in them.
Definitely think these are more superior to the pre-cooked ribs.
Scale of 1 to 10 on these. How big of a difference is there?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
I'm gonna give it 8.2.
I'll give it a 9.1.
9.1. Wow.
Wow.
I like the smoke flavor.
I do love smoke flavor, but I gotta confess something to the audience right now. The only reason I cook baby back ribs is to make this a fair fight. I don't actually care for baby back ribs that much. I've cooked probably thousands of racks of spare ribs in the last 5 years. I think I could probably count on one hand the number of racks of baby back ribs that I've cooked. It's just, they're not as juicy. Despite that, I still like these. They taste smoky, they're the right level of tenderness, they have all the flavors in them that I want. These, I think, I wouldn't fault anybody for getting them. They actually taste nice. Do you guys have any thoughts on whether or not you would buy those?
Yeah, like Jeremy said, in a pinch, I would.
Or if you're having a
But,
big party and you don't have time to smoke all the ribs, it'd be great for that.
Or if you had the smoker going, you had some kind of huge mega disaster, and you're like, oh no, people are coming over for ribs, then yeah, you could probably do this. This is a good product, but I enjoy the process so much, I don't think that I would ever buy it. I want to thank my buddies Cam and Jeremy for taste testing these with me. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere at Mad Scientist BBQ. I'll see you guys next time. We could have you do like, yeah, I gotta go back to looking for my beach ball. It's round like this. Could be over there. And if not, it's probably right back there. I think I just got a piece that dropped through my apron. Yep. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Chili's baby back ribs. Barbecue sauce.